welcome to Scoreboard Shenanigans. I'm your host, Claire Whitefoot.
And I'm your co-host, Olivia Heine, and today we're here to talk about football with Charles Weatherby and Jonathan Cook.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
No problem.
Introducing our segment, Game Day Breakdown. Explain your positions in football for us.
Well, I play defensive end and left tackle. The left tackle is the people who just block, protect the quarterback. It's not a very fun job, but very necessary. And then I play defensive end. Those are the guys getting sacks. They're on the edge of the ball. They're making a lot of tackles. Yeah, that's a fun position.
So basically, I play right guard, and the position next to the center and in between the tackle on the right side of the O-line. And basically, we gotta stop the D-line or the linebackers from coming and sacking the quarterback and
How long have you guys been playing football?
I've been playing since kindergarten, so I don't even know how many years.
12, 13 years? 11, 12? 12 years. 11 years?
It's been a long time and loved every single year, but
I've been playing since second grade, so that's just about 9 years-ish. My parents wanted me to get out of the house, so they put me into football, and I've loved it ever since, and it was a right sport for me.
Very nice.
Very similar to Charles' answer. My parents made me do it. The first 3 years, I absolutely hated it. Practice I always hated it and sucked or whatever, but then after a while of being forced to go, eventually I started to be hey, this isn't that bad. And then from there, I just loved playing the game.
Okay, explain a little bit about the rules of the game.
The point, to win the game, you got to score more points than your team, which, obviously. But, the offense, they're the people that have the ball, and they're trying to go down the field to score a touchdown or a field goal to get the points. And then the defense side of the ball, they're just trying to stop the offense. And then you just go back and forth, switching sides until end of the game, you see as more points.
Is it harder to play defense or offense?
It depends on the position, but I would say usually offense, I feel it's harder. I don't know. That's just me personally. Defense, I feel it's just, you kind of just go as fast as you can, hit your guy. I feel there's less to worry about or think about. Offense, it's every play is pretty much an entire plan where everyone has to do their job, and that can get kind of stressful sometimes. You got to think, do my stuff right, don't mess up.
I feel that defense is harder because on offense, you have one job to do, and that's if you do that job right. If everyone does the job right, we get a good play. On defense, you also have a job to do, but I feel it's a lot harder because it's more physical. You gotta shut off blocks or you gotta cover somebody running down the field, and you don't know what the offense is doing, so you have to just react to them and have better reaction time to them.
That's the wrong opinion. Trust.
Everybody has different ability. Okay. Do you guys get nervous when, people are watching you play, in the stands?
Not even watching us play. It's more just playing in general. I don't know. I always get pregame nerves. I get very nervous. I kind of just don't talk to anyone. But then as soon as the first couple plays happen, I'm fine. Someone hits me, and then after that, you're loosened up and you're ready to play the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I feel similar way. Pregame, I got butterflies. And I'm just nervous, but I gotta get into a rhythm. And then as soon after maybe the first drive or something, I'm locked in. I'm ready to play and just
locked in.
Yeah.
I like that you use the term butterfly.
So moving on to our next segment, Olivia named it Future Forward. Who has had the biggest influence on your football journey?
I'd probably say my mom probably influenced. Yeah, she never played football or anything like that, but it's just the fact that she's always supported me throughout anything I do in football. She's always believed in me, equipment or whatever. She's always buying me stuff, camps. She's always taking me to camps and stuff to get better. And she just has no doubt in me and my ability. She just has full confidence in me. And that's just something you build your confidence with someone's confidence in you.
Sweet. Did your dad play football?
My dad did play football, but only till middle school or something.
My coach Bino had a very big influence on my football career because before he came and coached, I was just playing football just to play football, but when he came around, I actually started to lock in and started to actually try and push myself.
Goals for your future, are you hoping to go pro in this sport, or is it a different sport, or do you just not want to at all?
Yeah, I have like goals and stuff of playing at the college level. Hopefully, I think I could definitely play like some D3, D2, hopefully a D1. But that takes a lot of work and stuff.
No NFL.
NFL, that'd be really nice, but that's like
If you were to play like for any NFL team, what would it be?
if I had to play for a team. I guess it'd be a lame answer, but probably the Bills. Hometown stuff,
Sentimental value.
And they got nice jerseys.
That too.
The color rush, the red, beautiful.
They should wear them more often. Yeah.
I've always thought about playing football in college, but I've never thought I've been like it's not like
No, you gotta be positive, Charles.
yeah.
What college?
Positivity.
What college would you want to go to?
enough to play, like,
Dream college.
No, you're super gifted. Trust.
And
I would want to go like I don't know, some D3 like Alfred State or
Oh, for you.
Or you.
local. They got
UB.
good programs there.
Joe Andreessen went there.
I'm UB's biggest op.
Okay, yeah, you so hate on UB.
Advice for younger players.
Younger players, I would just say have fun, honestly, at this point. You don't, like, maybe when you hit high school football, then, start paying attention more. But, like, when you're young, don't worry about, oh, my gosh, I got to get ready to play college football or get recruited or something like that. Just, have fun.
Touchdowns. Charles, have you had any?
I have not been given the rock. I wish I have. I really wish they could give me just like, I don't know, what is it? 1 yard to the goal line, just give me the rock and then just punch it in.
John, touchdown.
Yeah, I just picked my second one up last game against Roy Hart. It was like I'm the goal line back, so I don't get the big runs, but on the goal line when they need like 2-3 yards, I'll take the ball at the middle, and I've got 2 of those so far, so pretty cool.
Yeah. If you could trade places with any NFL player for a week, who would it be and why?
Wow, that's crazy. Probably Josh Allen, just because he's Josh Allen. He's a stud. He doesn't play with my position, but like just being Josh Allen for like a day, that's heavenly experience.
Maybe Tom Brady, because he's like very wise at football, very good at football. And it's not my favorite favorite player. I gotta admit he's very, very good at football. Probably the best of all time, but like getting his knowledge, like knowing all that, because like
Why do you think he's the best?
because he's accomplished the most out of any. Yeah, he's accomplished the most out of any NFL player.
Also, if I was Josh Allen for the day, I'd be dating Haley Steinfeld. So
That's also true. That is very true.
Very big bonus.
Very, very big bonus. John, going off of what you said when you said Josh Allen, would you, if you had to play any other position for a game, would it be quarterback or would it be another position?
I wouldn't be throwing the ball a whole lot because I can't throw a ball to save my life, but I would catch it and be like, oh man, no one's open, and I'd just run the ball myself.
Or hands off?
No, I'm not hitting.
No?
I'm just taking the ball.
Just taking it and running? Charles?
I'd love to play running back for a full game. Might not be physically able to, but that would be a heck of a lot of fun. Just running behind the O-line and scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. No, I'd say probably quarterback or wide receiver.
Okay, don't give me that look. I don't know what I'd be. Because I don't really.
Okay, Olivia doesn't know football. So.
I do. I know how to watch it. That's
Yeah, exactly. You don't know football.
I think you're on a football talking show right now.
Good thing you have a
Gotta
co-host.
Learn a bunch from the actual football players.
Yeah, learn from the pros. What's your go-to hype-up song before any game?
I don't listen to any music before the game. I don't like to. Like, the locker room plays it, but, like, specifically, I don't. I kind of just sit there.
Tune it out. Lock in.
Pretty much.
You're just staring at the wall.
I'll stare at the wall.
That's what I do.
I stare at the floor, actually.
That's what I do.
I can like a couch and just look at the floor, and I just think about, like, the game.
Yeah. Charles?
My favorite hype song has to be either Family Ties
Oh, valid choice, valid.
or Jimmy Cook. I just like them. They're hype. They're just songs and hit me in the zone.
All right.
My favorite game memory is probably winning the our homecoming game last year. It was us versus Springville, and we hadn't won a homecoming game in about 6 years. And it was the first time that we've won a homecoming game, and yeah, no, it was very, very emotional, very happy. I was very happy that we won that game.
Oh, yeah, because you were on varsity.
I indeed was.
Forgot about that.
John?
Probably like my first touchdown I can remember, which is from like HAF Little League ball. I was put at running back for like the first time, and like not the most agile, big or speedy kid at the time, but I ran a 60-yard touchdown.
Be nice, Charles.
And then it was super hot, and then after I got the touchdown, I couldn't breathe, and I had to sit out a drive. I got the touchdown though. First time I can remember.
Definitely with it.
Exactly. Big worth.
Circling back to the homecoming game, who are you guys playing this year? Newfane?
Yes, we were playing Newfane.
Are they good?
They're good.
Are we both?
Are we gonna win? Are you good? Are you guys
It's gonna be a close game.
Newfane's undefeated. They're coached well, and they play like hard. But I think we got better guys, and we're a better coached team. So I think it'll be close, but I think we'll solidly win our homecoming game. So show out.
I have a question for you guys. That is a new rule. I know how this year. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the new kickoff rule for the NFL.
I personally do not like the rule. I feel that it defeats the purpose.
Can you explain that a little bit? I don't know for those of us who don't understand because Olivia does not know what it is.
So basically, the two teams line up, I think it's like 5 or 10 yards across from each other.
10 yards.
10 yards across from each other. And as soon as the ball is like caught by the receiving man, they can like go at each other. And it's supposed to be like more dynamic and like more touchdowns are supposed to be returned. But with the rule,
that takes all the fun.
If they have a touchback, the ball goes to the 30-yard line, which I feel is a little
excessive.
A little excessive, yeah. I think it should have stayed at the
25.
And
what was the original rule?
It's just kick it, catch it, go.
Pretty much. The team would be far down the opposite side of the field. They would kick it. They would all sprint down full speed, and then
I don't get why do football players do that?
Because it's fun.
I just don't understand.
I think the change is good. It's going to allow for more unique things to happen on kickoffs instead of the same thing every time, and it does reduce injuries. So that's always good. Less people hurt. So I think overall, probably a freaking change.
Fantasy team's going crazy. John just lost me this week. How does it feel?
The only reason Charles beat me this week is because Rasheed Rice got injured in the first quarter. I would have won.
Excuses. And I'm only 4-0 team in the league now. So.
What are some other controversial NFL things?
Joe Burrow is like barely top 10. He's overrated. He's just in a really good offensive system with insane receivers. He has T. Higgins, Shamar Chase. Wait, do they still? I think they got a new receiver. But either way, the team's stacked. Either way, he's
Andre Savas.
I feel like he's just hyped. I'm not a
plays. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just hyped because like he's like every girl's
attractive.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Except he's not anymore because he buzzed and bleached his hair.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's mid. Bengals are like 1-3 right now or something. They're hot dogs water.
I know this isn't very much of a hot take, but I believe that Mahomes is carried by the rap.
Oh, 100%. I think that's something.
There's this instant on Sunday. It was the Chiefs against Chargers, and there was a ghost holding penalty.
I don't know what that is.
It was like, I don't know how to say it. It was like it didn't happen, but the refs called holding. So the Chiefs, so they got another play, and it was at their like 5-yard line. So they had to.
Just kidding. Okay, well that's all the time that we have for today. So thanks to the watchers or listeners for tuning in.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Yeah, good luck this week and at any future games.
Toodaloo.
Toodles.